That's why he always wrong. Zach had to tell him he was wrong the other night.
That's it. Worldwide, takeover, Times Square, takeover, the takeover, New York takeover. I mean, you just put anything with takeover.
See, man, we're doing great. Getting ready for this fight on May 2nd, and I can't wait, man. It's been a long time due, and we're gonna show up and show the world what we made of.
Yeah, this is my favorite type of workout. Part of training.
Why's that?
Fundamentals. Bring back the basics. Basics are everything. Alignment with the feet and the hands. Position.
Inside their training camp, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez pushed through exhausting days of sparring road work and nonstop repetition to sharpen every part of their preparation.
Plays in them goddamn gloves. We gonna be switching on his ass. Woo! It's gonna be ugly.
I think he's gonna go in and be patient and handle his business. I mean, compared to Shakur, I mean, he's just a masterpiece at his work. So I feel like he's gonna go and pick him apart and pick him.
Long before fight night lights shine, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez are already fully immersed in training, living every day with a single focus on perfecting their craft.
Yo, can I ask you something?
What?
Do you blame him?
Nah, hell no. That was smart. That was smart. I know what I'm gonna do next time though. I'm gonna punch it.
Especially that hook.
I got you. Look, when he start doing this, I'm gonna punch that shit like right here, his elbow.
And I got a family to take care of. They depend on me. And I'm gonna get to this bag and make sure it works.
For Shakur, Stevenson training camp starts quietly with early mornings in the gym focused on sparring and sharp drills, broken only by gloves snapping feet, sliding on canvas, and coaches calling constant corrections.
Gym, my happy place.
What is the update on that?
It's a lot better. I'm able to punch, I'm able to whoop ass.
Does it change it means like you go through the same vision?
Same vision. Actually, it makes it even better to be honest, because he been popping a lot of shit. So to put him in his place, I'm gonna love doing that.
Being a coach is, of course, like a coach's dream, you know. He's technically sound, you know. He's disciplined, he does everything right, you know. All you gotta do is talk gloves and give him water majority of the time. You don't gotta worry about skipping no steps, you know. He gonna follow everything, plus do a little more on his own time, you know. You make a coach job easy.
Three. Right back with the hook.
Between rounds, Stevenson speaks little, carefully absorbing advice before a turn to action, as reports say Terrence Crawford is helping prepare him for Teofimo Lopez, praising Shakur's rare skills discipline and elite-level ring intelligence.
Working with Terrence Bud Crawford, definitely a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ.
I look up to Bud a lot. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. And that's how I feel about myself.
You see me around a lot. No. Don't act like you ain't seen me around them days. He said that.
Bud, come on. Terrence talking, I try not to talk back. I try to just listen.
Straight boom, straight shot. Like right here, boom, there you go. But you gotta make sure you step. Bam. That's when the motherfucker trying to run out. When the motherfucker trying to run, there you go.
Even if I don't feel the same way that he feeling at the moment, it don't matter. I still want to hear him out and try to understand what he's saying.
If you hear, what do you think he can throw? Because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the body.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all and The people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. Sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's going to be very hard to beat Shakur with the skills.
Wally Moses, who first introduced Shakur Stevenson to the gym at just 5 years old, remembers how the young fighter begged to train and sparred, daily showing an early passion for boxing. Throughout his journey, Stevenson's family has remained tightly supported, with his mother's siblings and relatives regularly attending sessions, encouraging him as he continues his rise toward greatness.
Watching boxing every day. I think when he got around 2 years old, he just sat up and just started punching right in front of the TV. And I was like, oh, you like that? And I think pretty much everything else is history. You hear me tell tales about taking him into the gym years old, but when he went into the gym, he was ready to start training to learn how to fight. So he had been learning how to box long before fighting.
In another gym, Teofimo Lopez's camp brings a different vibe, yet the grind is equally intense, with music blasting as he powers through explosive drills blending speed, strength, and relentless aggression.
How's the champion? Teofimo Lopez in the building. You already know what's up. Your father, senior, right here in the building. Okay. Yo, what up, guys? Yeah, box out. Hey, man, it's different. That's what I like. I like that's different. And to even have like an indoor court at the same time. Start off a little bit, come on the court a little bit. Yeah. It's a playground. So every time I finish a fight, I go home with almost at least a million. But that's not enough with the living and everything that comes around.
Yeah.
Especially in today's era. Today, 10K back then was a lot. Now it's nothing. 10,000, well, we're paying at least half that in rent or housing.
I'm standing in your way. My bad. No, man.
Bro, I brought ain't somebody that has brought a major $1 billion company.
Sparring days show the true spirit of Lopez's camp, with fast, physical, competitive rounds, as trainers push him to stay sharp under pressure and react instantly when exchanges intensify.
Yo, we're about to do some light work with Teofimo Lopez, 10-time world champion. Just some light work, moving around. Left hook right here. Yeah, dump dog. Hook. 3 flips. Yep. Right here, man. Had a right hand up there. Right left, right. 1, 2. Dump your right. I got it.
Lopez's trainer often says what truly separates him is not only discipline or conditioning, but the passion he brings to every workout. Lopez is committed to living in the gym, training multiple times a day, and pushing himself even when no fight is scheduled. This mindset developed after he became a 2-division world champion, realizing greatness demands constant dedication. His steady presence in the gym has sharpened his speed, strength, and boxing IQ, showing a love for the process, not just the spotlight. Observers frequently note how natural he looks in drills, and sparring staying light on his feet with smooth rhythm as he works combinations and footwork. What appears intense to others looks instinctive to him. That energy doesn't only elevate his own performance. It spreads to the camp, creating a driven atmosphere that motivates everyone around him to work harder each day.
Every day, but it's serious when he's sparring. He gets down to nitty-gritty, does his thing, just embarrasses a lot of the sparring partners. And again, I tell him, have fun in there. Like, just make boxing great again, make boxing fun again. Oh, it is a little one.
Man, I've been working my ass off so much.
His opponent is undefeated. He's the frigidity boxer. He jumps in, jumps out. But there's one thing we see that he don't do, and we'll tell you when we do it to him. I can't tell you now, but I'm gonna tell you later.
Take Over Sports, coming soon. Yeah, baby, all day. I wonder where.
Terrence Crawford speaks about Shakur Stevenson with genuine brotherly support, praising his elite skills and defending his style. He says some fans label Shakur boring, but fail to recognize his true mastery in the ring. Crawford compares Stevenson to Floyd Mayweather, who faced similar criticism before becoming a legend. According to Crawford, Shakur's precision intelligence and speed place him at that same elite level, making him a truly special fighter deserving respect.
Are you saying that because that's your man and you don't like Tank?
No. Hey, like I said, I respect Tank. Like, boxing, he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
We're gonna take his personality and personal things out of it. But boxing, he's definitely talented. You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter. You know, Shakur is different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they said the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive.
Teddy Atlas has come to the defense of both Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, pushing back against long-standing criticism surrounding their careers. He notes that many once accused him of avoiding tough opponents, claiming their records were padded, or that they feared elite competition. Atlas says this view is outdated and unfair, as both fighters have clearly shown a willingness to take on high-level challenges. He stresses that their speed, skill, and ring intelligence make them dangerous against anyone in the division. Rather than running from risks, Stevenson and Lopez have repeatedly stepped up, proving their growth and adaptability. According to Atlas, the old narrative no longer fits, and both boxers deserve credit for what they have achieved and the tough tests they continue to accept.
Teofimo at certain spots, he's avoiding this guy, he's avoiding that guy. You can't take those shots at these two guys. Definitely can't now. They are stepping up, and they are taking fights that a lot of people are probably surprised they took. Now, a lot of people will say style-wise, Teddy, style-wise, is this going to be a great fight? I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I can see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite. They will make, you know, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, you know, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete in the sweet science. I mean, Shakur showed aggression in his last fight against Cepeda, you know, being elusive while being aggressive. You know, walking them down, fighting on the inside, you know, boxing well, still being able to counter, still being able to control space, but also be able to go into tight quarters and not be afraid to show that he's good on the inside too, that he can make you miss and make you pay outside and inside. Shakur showed that. That was great. That was great, and people applaud him. I applaud him. We were sitting there, ringside. I was sitting there actually with your sister, ringside, watching that fight. And It was a terrific performance. Shakur showing that dimension, showing that attitude, showing that competitiveness, showing that dog like people like to show or like to talk about. And they
On the Ariel Helwani show, Shakur Stevenson shared his thoughts on Teofimo Lopez, stressing that there has never been personal tension between them. He has always respected Lopez as a fighter, admiring his speed, power, athleticism, and technical skill qualities that have remained consistent over time and make him a serious challenge in the ring. While Lopez can be a polarizing figure, sometimes making statements that upset others, Shakur doesn't take them personally. He even uses certain remarks as extra motivation to perform at his best. Stevenson sees Lopez as a driven athlete genuinely committed to greatness. For Shakur, this fight isn't just about winning an opportunity to test his skills, discipline, and strategy against a highly skilled, determined, and respected opponent measuring himself against one of the division's most talented fighters.
Make it happen, so let me hit the guy up?
Honestly, I had been set it up with the higher power people. I kind of asked them, can we make the fight happen? But once it got closer to getting it done, I kind of reached out to Tio, and he was cool.
And obviously this is happening at 140. Why were you interested in that? Why the decision to move up from 135?
I'm not moving up to 140-pound division just yet. I'm actually a 35-pounder, but I moved up for this fight because I know that why would I bring him down? I would have to come up to his weight if I want to fight him, so it only made sense.
Was MSG always the spot that was discussed, or perhaps Prudential Center, Newark, or any other locations?
They asked me Las Vegas or New York, and I told
Amir Khan has praised Shakur Stevenson as a highly skilled, technically gifted boxer who adds real value to the sport. While his style may not always thrill casual fans, Stevenson's precision, defense, and ring IQ make him exceptionally hard to hit and beat the essence of elite boxing. Khan acknowledges fighters like Teofimo Lopez for their aggression and power, but also deeply respects Stevenson's mastery. He notes that tactical defensive brilliance is often mistaken for being boring, yet the highest level, slipping punches, controlling distance, and outthinking an opponent are true marks of skill. Stevenson's technique, adaptability, and consistent success against top competition show that mastery can be just as compelling as knockouts. He enters the ring with a reputation for controlling range, reading opponents, and making mid-fight adjustments, all of which make him formidable. Against Lopez, those attributes will face a stern test as Stevenson must navigate Lopez's raw power speed and relentless aggression, leaving fans and analysts eager to see how he handles a challenge.
That Shakur gets, like people say that he's
boring,
he's not entertaining.
I mean, look, he's like an Andre Ward style. Andre Ward wasn't really that entertaining, but got the win. I mean, that's what boxing is all about. So I used to love watching Andre Ward fight because it was so punch perfect. I watched his footwork, how he moved to the right, to the left, and I trained with him as well, with Virgil, and I used to watch how he trained and how he fought, and I thought how he puts his hands there and uses it as a defense, and then pulls your hands down and catches you over the top, and them little things. So this is a fight that people get, because you got two different styles. You got an offensive, defensive in Lopez. And
Lamont Roach, who has studied Stevenson closely, emphasizes that this fight isn't a chaotic brawl, but a matchup defined by strategy, control, and precise execution. A victory over Teofimo Lopez would not only add another world title to Stevenson's record, but also strengthen his credibility and leverage for a potential showdown with Gervonta Tank Davis. Many fans and insiders believe that defeating a high-profile opponent like Lopez is the key step for Stevenson to solidify his status as a top contender and finally earn the long-discussed fight with Davis that is yet to materialize.
Okay, cool. But and doing that, and so I was always going to fight this year. He knew that too. I was always going to fight this year. It was going to be either like a tune-up or something before I fought him, if we were to get that together.
So who do you think wins that fight between him and Teofimo Lopez if they fight?
If they fight, I think Shakur wins. I think Shakur wins. And I don't think it's going to be like a super tough fight either. I think he just, his IQ will frustrate him. And,
Wow. Don't you think Tio has also good ring IQ and also is slick, fast?
I think so, but when you look at Tio's performances against guys that are just...
After seeing both fighters' camps, who do you think will have the advantage on fight night? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments below.